This particular indicator is capable of identifying potential market reversals in a very simplified and incredibly precise manner. The signal it commonly indicates points to a weakening uptrend, suggesting a potential decline in price. Conversely, it also signals a weakening downtrend, hinting at a possible price increase. This right here is the turbo oscillator, an indicator that was developed by Ranrox, and it helps to pinpoint divergences and trend changes. And today I'm going to give you a practical guide on how to use it. The very first thing we need to do is open up TradingView.com, which I've already done here, and then we will choose a currency pair for us to trade. I'm currently on EURUSD, but you are free to select Forex, indices, stocks, or cryptos as you wish. I'm on the 5-minute chart, but it works on any time frame from 5 minutes and up. Another thing we're going to do is, of course, add the indicator. We'll go to indicators here, and then we're going to search for the turbo oscillator. It's this option right here created by Ranrox. Just click on it and it will appear on your chart exactly as it appears on mine. So how does the indicator work? It combines several tools into a single indicator to help identify potential market reversals. One of its primary functions is the automatic detection of divergences. A divergence happens when the price movement doesn't confirm the indicator's movement. When the price makes a lower low, the indicator forms a higher low. We have a bullish divergence which can initiate an upward move from that point. When the price creates a higher peak but the indicator shows a lower peak, we observe a bearish divergence, signaling a potential downward trend. The indicator displays these divergences through lines drawn directly onto the chart itself. Signal line. Another important component is the signal line. Along this line, small dots will appear, indicating possible trend changes in the market. This reading is based on indicators like RSI, stochastic oscillator, and the money flow index, helping to identify market movements more clearly. The indicator also shows arrows in the overbought and oversold regions. These areas indicate that the market might be close to a correction or a change in direction. These zones can also serve as potential exit points for your trades. Now let's look at how I prefer to utilize this indicator. But before we move on, many of you often ask me which brokerage I personally use for trading Forex, stocks, or cryptocurrencies. And the answer is EXNESS. For me, it's the best and most comprehensive brokerage available on the market. If your brokerage ever frustrated you, you'll get what I mean. Many brokerages have slow order execution. With EXNESS, execution is instant. Some brokerages charge extremely high spreads. At EXNESS, both the spreads and the fees are exceptionally low, among the absolute lowest you'll encounter in the market. Waited days for a withdrawal? With EX and ESS, funds arrive almost instantly. And best of all, you can adjust the leverage almost infinitely, however you want, controlling your risk. So if your broker freezes, overcharges, or delays payments, it's time to switch. The link for that will be in the description. And like I said, I consider it one of the best brokerages with the lowest fees on the market. We'll return to the indicators, and now we're going to apply an exponential moving average, or EMA. It will then display on your chart. You'll navigate to its settings and set it to 200 periods. And here we're going to change the style to white. Perfect. Now we've got the indicator right here. So what exactly are we going to be looking for within this indicator? A bearish or bullish divergence. Specifically, when the price is trading below the white moving average, I will actively look for bearish divergences, indicating that the price is likely to make a downward correction. So at some point, the price is bound to make a pullback. You'll be keeping a close eye on the indicator right here. When a divergence emerges, which for instance, notice how on the indicator it indicated with this white line that the indicator had formed a lower high than the previous one, yet on the chart itself the high was actually higher than the previous one at precisely that moment. In other words, this is a divergence. The price is behaving differently from the indicator. This indicates that a potential decline might be on its way. When combined with the existing downtrend, we can initiate our selling action. When do we typically make a sale? It's right after the indicator clearly shows a bearish divergence. It was most likely on this specific candlestick right here, so we would place our entry point precisely there. We place our stop loss slightly above the high here at 0.12% and set a target for twice that return downwards at 0.24, which the chart hit very soon after, right below. Now just look at the price in the uptrend, and if you'd like to follow my real-time analysis, I also have a free Telegram group. There I follow some live trades, do market analysis, and I post any opportunities that come up during the day. So if you want to join, the link's in the description. Moreover, in the pinned message, you will find instructions on how to join me in executing those trades. Simply click the link provided here. The group is entirely free. It's currently trading above the white moving average, so we really need to see the price execute a pullback, bringing it back closer to that average. When it makes that pullback, I'll watch out for a divergence in the indicator. Observe this divergence that emerged right here, where the indicator consistently formed progressively higher lows, while the price, in contrast, was carving out lower lows. So what will I wait for? I'll wait for this green confirmation dot to appear, showing that from this point the price tends to return to the primary direction, which is the uptrend. On the downside, I can also wait, yes, for the red dot to appear after the divergence, like here for example. But let's go. For the bullish trade, our entry would be exactly where that little dot appeared. We would position our entry precisely on this specific candlestick, setting the stop loss at the lowest point, incurring a loss of 0.07 and aiming for a target twice that value at 0.14. It nearly reached that target on the subsequent candles, coming very close. Hitting yet another take profit now on this uptrend. The Turbo Oscillator combines several tools into one indicator to help you spot divergences and potential trend changes. If you like this video and want to see more videos with simple indicators like this to use in your daily trading, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help with its growth. Also, comment below with more indicators to let me know you want more videos like this. Thanks, and see you in the next lesson.